what you think in your heart right now. 救いのない
Hey everybody, welcome back. This is another react that we get to do. This is Nemophila's Dissension. I have heard so many good things about this song, and I am looking forward so much to being able to react to this. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Tell me what you think in your heart right now. 救いのない君にバイバイ。振り向きもせず独走していた後で悔やんだ繰り返 You don't want to be my hate, do you don't have to care. I'm a little big house. Are you okay to help me showing yourself cleaner than what you are? その姿もその言葉も見せかけたよ。いつまで欺く I want to be moved by you, do your best thing. You don't wanna be boxed down, go hard, go hard. Tell me what you think in your heart right now. ほんの些細な優しさでも傷ついた心を癒す力がある。それすら忘れた。It's a bit cold, it's too late まるで You've been the closest from before.
Was that even real? Was that even real? Oh my god. That was so good. What? I was not expecting any of that. Yet again, you guys, the viewers, show me that y'all have impeccable musical taste. That was so good. I have so much to say about the musicianship of that, let alone the quality of their recording. Whoever whoever mixes and masters their audio is a damn genius and deserves an award. That shit is so clean. Not to mention, I would love to know who writes their songs. That is so good. There was so much flow and soul in that. It's hard to believe that that's even a real song. I am so glad to live in the 21st century where music like this exists. Oh my God. Let's find some stuff to talk about. So right off the bat, they're bringing us in with them chugga chuggas though. So this is a perfect example of how the bass drum, I mean, how it just drives tension. The simplest of beats. Sometimes less is more, y'all. Nice sweep, Squisker. Okay, so this is the perfect example of what I was talking about before with how a simple, sometimes less is more, a simple beat will drive so much tension and drama for the buildup of a song. This is so good. So good. You know, I've always been curious about how vocalists can do those screams. I've always wondered if it comes more from a chest and a diaphragm area versus like the throat, because you would just shreds your throat. Here's something to point out. I think it's amazing that she can do that. I think it's amazing that she can do that scream and still have tonality in her voice. It's way up here. Way up here. Killer breakdowns. I vow I will learn Japanese. Oh, look at that power stance. I'll get down with her for it. Here, look at it. That's so good. Bridges are some of the most important parts of your song here. Listen to how this connects.
Tell me what you think in your heart right now.
And it still blows me away that she's able to do the screams versus being able to sing like this. That is so amazing. That's how I know it has to not come from your vocal cords, because like I said, doing a scream improperly would just destroy your vocal cords, just would not be conducive to what a vocalist is trying to achieve, especially somebody who's going on tour for a long period of time. You're going to need to be able to take care of yourself. Like, come on. How do you do it? How do you do it? And it is so rare to find a female vocalist that is in a register that actually sounds good. This sounds so pleasing. It's not that it's written well, and it's not that it's constructed well, but no, it just sounds good. I love it. I'll say it again. There really is something special about this band. Something special. Second example of how a bridge is the most important part of a song. Listen to how this is like a one measure bridge with the scream. I love that. So here's a fundamental breakdown of how song structure works. So normally songs have an intro. So all modern music is written in what's called rondo form, A B A C A B A. All right? And there are a lot of jazz musicians who don't write in this form, and there are a lot of other musical types now, since people are getting really smart about music and all this, they choose to write out of time and everything. But the main form, like go listen to a lot of hip hop, a lot of pop, it's intro, verse, chorus, outro. A B A C A B A. All right, and usually your outro is a revamp of the intro. So it'll just be your intro with distortion or something. So keep in mind that it's something that you can't help but notice as a matter of fact. And when you learn that music is just piecing puzzle pieces together, like if you learn how to write a really good, solid intro, then you know how to write a really solid outro. So you have your anchor, your caboose, whatever you want to call it, you have all that taken care of. So you should focus on learning to write melody, learning to write rhythm, harmony, all that kind of stuff, because that's what's going to help build your verse riffs, because a verse riff is designed to carry the weight of a song to the next part of a song, okay? That's what a verse riff is supposed to do. That's why in this song, you'll hear the drummer, it's almost like a fast polka beat with the double bass on it, and they do that because it's like a choo-choo train, man. They're carrying you to the next chorus, to the next riff. It's a journey. And this, to me, is one of the fundamental reasons why music is magic, okay? Music is magic. And a chorus is designed as a climax. Apologies, but it is what it is. It is designed to take you to your destination. You know it's coming, you know it's coming, you know it's coming, but when you get slapped in the face with it, it's like being pawed by a cat. You expect it, and when it happens, you still get shocked by it. Isn't that such a wonderful experience that our brains can do to us? I love it. When I save a little bit more money, I am buying their albums. I have got to own this music. Chugga, 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 choo-choo train. So that's something I want to talk about for a moment. A solo. I have been in a couple of bands, and I have learned enough that a solo is not just supposed to be some willy-nilly vomitorium on the guitar, okay, or on the keyboard or bass or whatever, or drums even. It should be, I mean, you can do that if you want, and you might get lucky and you might have a good song improvisatively, but I wouldn't really risk it. I would take the time to write something that is going to leave a lasting impact, because what you get with writing is, one, you organize all your thoughts on paper. I can do this and this and this and this and this. And then I can connect them all like this. Okay? And I could do this as far as time. You see what I'm saying? You build upon it. It is a project. It is a form of a master craft. So let's define master craft really fast, because these beautiful ladies are absolutely masters at their craft. So let's define a master craft real fast. A master craftsman or craftswoman or craftsperson is a person who can look at the individual fundamental details or aspects and variables of an equation or just a project that they're working on, whatever, and they can impact them individually on the baseline level and design them and ebb and flow them, eros, pathos, you know, what the Greeks taught us and everything, but they can influence the individual the same way that they influence the whole picture. This whole song is just beautiful as a whole. It's beautiful when you dissect it into its pieces, and it's beautiful when you actually take the time to appreciate it, just like all music is beautiful. But some music actually just sticks out to us, y'all, just like a good Pink Floyd song, like Breathe or Shine On You Crazy Diamond, any of those good songs, just songs that you feel. Like this is one of those songs. And it's because the master crafts person has taken the individual components of the song, even down to the notes, chosen them very carefully. Everything is chosen on purpose, and they have crafted it into this beautiful cake for us to eat together. And that's what comes together to make a solo, because the solo, okay, is supposed to be like the cherry on top. And a solo that sounds nothing like the song is a bad solo. Sorry. So the solo should fit the theme of the song. And in that aspect, I want to listen to it one more time. Here we go. It's like a battle. You see, one is pretty and smooth. And the other one's the choo-choo train carrying it. So that's a dichotomy. So we'll listen to it one more time in full, because that solo is just beautifully crafted.
Tell me what you think in your heart right now.
I love how they came to a stop there. That is such a nice
What you
touch.
think in your heart right now. Oh no, society.
Coming back to the chorus. So this, oh my goodness, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I've had goosebumps this entire song. So this is what's called Taking You Home. So when the final chorus strikes going into the outro, which is the revamped intro, this is Taking You Home. That's what it's called. That vocalist, I'm telling you, I'm sorry. It's I don't know what my favorite part of the band is, but I don't know. See? Revamped intro. That is so good. That is so good. I am so grateful that you all asked me to do that react. Thank you so much. You all, I just want you to know how much fun this has been to do these reacts, and I hope you all are gaining some really cool information from all of this, because, from a musician's perspective, I've been playing professionally for 18 years now, or 19 years, sometimes for the radio, sometimes for people, sometimes on big stages and stuff. I played in Atlanta at the Masquerade, been a couple of big places, but the point is sometimes it's awesome to have a behind-the-scenes perspective of what's going on in front of the scene. And I think a positive, good dissection of the music like this is kind of entertaining, because I am thinking of stuff that I used to do in all the bands that I've ever been in, but I've never been able to put it into words until now, seeing other bands do it. And it's like, oh, shoot, that's what we did. So that's what that is. Whoa. So this is just as much of a learning experience for me as it is for y'all. So I am very grateful for that. I am so grateful for Nemophila. I am so grateful for Yoyoka. I am so grateful for all of you, the community, who have come and blessed my channel every day. Thank you so much with your kind words. There have been a couple of naysayers, but that's okay. We just delete their comments and move on. We don't have time for that stuff. There is a recent Yoyoka video that is up. It is her Oh my goodness, Jamiroquai song, the Virtual Insanity. That's right. So go give it a check out. Go give the other Nemophila React a check out as well. We have the Ray T song of theirs up. I'm gonna be recording some more. So I look forward to each and every one of you's comments on this. This was such a cool song. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Tell me what you think.